welcome back to another edition of the EcoStruxure Automation Expert Training. I'm your host, Leandro Mada, and in this video what we're going to see is how we can change the security settings on the M251 dPAC. So let's go to the presentation. So in order to change the security settings that we have, it's important to remember that when we create our solution, okay, we were forced to create one user with a password. As default, okay, we have by default on the controller we have these settings. Okay, installer, user, and installer with this in capital, this the @ and this with the number. Okay, as a default on the controller. Then on the software, we just need to create a user. Okay, and I suggest to use this one because it's going to be much easier for me. Okay, so but you can use the password. So in order to change the security, what we need to do is to access into the logical devices that we have. So if we go to this over here, system, okay, logical physical devices, we should be able to find our controller over here. Now what we can do is to select discovery. Okay, so we can see if we have, or if the system detects our PLC. Okay, you can see there is something here. Now the other thing that we can do is to select this, start monitoring. So this one can see if we have the connection with the device. If we don't have communication, you will see the circle in gray. This means that the device is not reachable. This case, it means that security not configured, so we haven't downloaded our securities to the controller. In my case, my securities are administrator and the password administrator 1 with the asterisk, I believe it is, and the other one is Letomas and the password is Letomas 1 with the asterisk. Now what we need to do, okay, is to right click on the device and then configure device settings. So in that, the user management will go to the device connected that I have. So let's go over here. So you have, this one means that you don't have connection, and then depending on the controller that you have, or if you were working before, okay, you can have this icon over here, the credential outdated, or you have this one that is in my case because I reset the controller security. So we just right click over here, and then we just need to accept the certificate, the same similar that we have done on the EcoStruxure Automation Device Maintenance. So if we go back over here, in the other screen, so right click over here, configure device settings. Okay, in this case you can see the different communication or different things that we have. Okay, but this one, configure security. Oh, it's not reachable. Why? What's going on? There we go. So configure security. Now I'm going to transfer certificate. Okay, good. Now we need to use the default one. Installer 1. Installer 1. Okay. So hopefully I should be able to validate the certificate on the device. Just wait for it to finish, and it's trust. So this means that the device doesn't have anymore the installer, it has the one I have. So how we can check this, so I can show you, I'm not lying to you. EcoStruxure device maintenance. Let's open the device maintenance and see if we can connect with the new credentials over there. So just wait for it to finish. Just pause this, and there we go. It's open on the other side. So what I'm going to do is to add the device. So I'm going to add this 192.168.1.51. No, 51. Add device. Okay, and now I'm going to trusted credentials here. Going to set this username is going to be administrator 1, save and connect. And you can see it takes the new things. And here you have the possibility start device log, okay, update the firmware and everything once again. Okay, and just disconnect. Okay, so this means that my credentials from user management has been transferred to the PLC that we want. So let's see if I don't forget about something. Yes, I forgot about something here. So if you have this, it means that the device is not reachable. Okay, so it could be different things. You don't physically have the PLC connected, you are in a different network, so you need to check it. If the ping work, it doesn't mean anything. You need to double check if the subnet also matches. And the other thing, if you work as a Schneider breed or you have set a scaler, you just need to turn it off, otherwise you're not going to communicate. So what we have done is to check the user management, check already the physical devices, start the monitoring, which is this icon over here, in order to check the status of the real controller, configure the settings, trust credentials, this part already use it, and check the new credentials. It's already done. So this is how you can change the credentials on the controller using the user management that we have inside the EcoStruxure Automation Expert. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I see you on the next one.